In this video, I'm going to give you the 5 golden rules to create thumbnails that get more clicks and get you more views. And we're starting right now. Hi there, David Walsh here from davidwalshonline.com, helping you grow your YouTube channel. If you want to get more views on your videos, then having thumbnails that get a high click-through rate is going to dramatically increase your views. So we're going to go through how we create thumbnails for ourselves and our clients so you can get more clicks and get a higher click-through rate for more views on your videos. The first thing that we do is we take a picture that has eyes in the image. So we will take a still from the video or a still of the person showing their eyes. So their eyes are actually looking at the camera. So they're making eye contact with the viewer. We have tested this on thumbnails and we found that time and time again, having a face and especially the eyes looking at the camera wins hands down every single time. We have tried stock art with a nice image on a beach or whatever, depending on the video. But what we have found that works better is a picture of the person that is actually in the video on the thumbnail looking at the camera. It didn't make a difference what the topic was, but we found on our content that we work with, but we found that having a person looking at the camera gets a much higher click-through rate for thumbnails. Good friend of mine, Jeremy Vest, also tested this with his clients and he spent literally hundreds of thousands of dollars testing thumbnails, and he found that again, having eyes looking at the camera won hands down every single time. So you don't need to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars testing this. Take an image of yourself and look at the camera, and this will get a higher click-through rate on your thumbnails. Following on from tip number 1 is tip numero 20, which is to have an emotive expression on your face when you're looking at the camera. If you have a topic on your video that could cause some surprise for people, then have a surprised expression on your face. If you have a topic on your video that causes anger, then have an angry face. So there are 6 expressions you can use on your thumbnails. First one is happiness. Second is anger. Third one is disgust. Fourth is surprise. Fifth is fear. And 6th is sadness. So you can use any of those on your thumbnails that will help get the click. Now, don't use these just for the sake of using them. You want to use them in relation to your topic so that if you are using a happy expression, that there's something inside the video that made you very happy that people will want to find out about. Or if you're using an expression of fear, then there's something inside the video that's made you very afraid. The expression needs to represent the content that's in your video so that they want to click. It creates curiosity that people will want to click on the thumbnail to find out what exactly is inside your video. The next tip is when you're using somebody on your thumbnail is to have the person on the right and the text on the left. There's a lot of icons that appear on your thumbnails on the right hand side. So you want to have the picture of the person on that right hand side so that those icons don't cover over the text and make it hard to read any text you have on the thumbnail. We found this works best also because the text on the right hand side will also read over to the image. So if you do have that emotive expression on your face, that they're going to see that every time they read that line of text. And before I go into the rest of these tips, if this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell to be notified when we upload videos Tuesdays and Thursdays to help you grow your YouTube channel. Tip number 4 is to use big, easy to read fonts. Step away from those handwriting fonts. I know they look great and a lot of YouTubers use them, but they're difficult to read at small sizes. Use big chunky fonts that can be read at any size and you will get more clicks with those fonts. Also keep the text on your thumbnail to a minimum. When we're working with clients, one of the first things that we see is that there's too much text on thumbnails and we tell them to reduce the amount of text on there because no one's going to read it. Keep your text to the bare minimum of what the video is about so that when people are scrolling on desktop or on mobile, they're able to see what that text is very, very easily. We have a rule of keeping it to 4 lines or less, preferably 2 or 3 lines tops. If you need to squeeze in a fourth line, then use it, but we try to keep it as much as possible to 2 to 3 lines of text on a thumbnail. This means that we can make our font bigger, that the number of words on there are at a minimum, so it's easier for the viewer to be able to see what the video is about and click on that thumbnail. The fifth and final tip is to design for mobile. So whether you're using Canva or Photoshop or some other tool, shrink that image down. Don't do it full screen. Shrink your image down to about 20%, 20-25% is what we do, so that you can read the text on your thumbnail or understand what the thumbnail is about at a very small size. The majority of YouTube videos are watched on mobile today, so you have to design for mobile. Bring your thumbnail down, and if you can read the text or see the image on there easily at that small size, then that's going to be a lot better for you. The more you practice looking at your thumbnails at small sizes, the better you will get at creating thumbnails that get a higher click-through rate and you get more views on your videos. What tips do you use when you're creating your thumbnails? Maybe I've missed a few. Let me know in the comments area below. I'd love to know what they are. And if you are new to this channel, great to have you here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell to be notified when we upload videos Tuesdays and Thursdays to help you get even more views on your YouTube videos. And if you want to get even more views, make sure to click that link right there for a video that will show you exactly what to do to get more views.